If you've ever wondered why some people seem to succeed at everything they do while others struggle to just stay on track, it all comes down to just one thing. Having a strong work ethic is the best way to help you achieve your goals, but having a work ethic isn't just about working hard. It's about working smart, with a purpose, and a clear vision of where you're headed. In this video, we're looking at the best ways to build a strong work ethic so that you can build unstoppable momentum in your personal and professional life. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new, and let's get right into it. The first way to build a strong work ethic is to understand the purpose behind your actions. When you connect your daily tasks to a deeper meaning or a long-term goal, your work becomes more fulfilling and you're more likely to give it your best effort. Whether you're striving to achieve a personal milestone or contributing to a greater vision, working with purpose gives your efforts better direction and clarity. I think a great visual for conceptualizing success is an exponential curve. In the beginning, everything is flat. You can work sun up to sundown for days, weeks, or even months, and still nothing is happening. You work tirelessly and feel strongly that you're doing the right things, but still no results are being shown. This can be extremely demotivating if you attach the reason you're doing all of this work to attaining the results gotten directly from it. Zooming in on the individual actions themselves are not going to make you feel confident in what you're doing. It's not about the individual actions and what's the best possible result that you can attain from completing them. It's about the actions themselves. While insignificant amounts, and each one brings you a step closer towards where you need to be. Having one good workout might not do anything to change how your body looks, but it's bringing you one step closer to having that fit body that you envisioned yourself having before you went to the gym. Or similarly in your professional life, if you made $200 off of a deal, the sweetness doesn't come from that $200 off of that one occurrence. It's that deal is bringing you one step closer to where you need to be. If you take one single task and assign the meaning for why you're completing it to the immediate results you get from that task, everything you do is going to feel completely and utterly meaningless. But the hard part is in knowing that they are not meaningless, in knowing that while a lot might not come from that individual action, these accumulate and they each individually bring you one step closer to where you want to be and connect you to your larger vision or your long-term goals. You didn't go to the gym just to work out for 45 minutes. You did it to transform your body. Similarly, you didn't finish that essay to learn more about Western honeybees. You did it to get your diploma. By grounding your actions in a sense of intention and purpose, you will be better equipped towards staying on track and ensuring that you are continuing to push forward even when the results aren't coming in. This approach will not only improve your productivity, but give you a sense of fulfillment in that every single step you're taking is contributing to the bigger picture and bringing you to where you want to be. Another way to develop a strong work ethic is to follow through with the goals you set out for. In any endeavor, the ability to persevere even when things don't go as planned is the quality that separates the people who grow from those who stay the same. By embracing every project, especially those that seem to lose momentum, as an opportunity to learn and grow, you will be improving not only your skills, but also your self-confidence. You have a goal right now, or a set of goals, and I'm willing to bet at some point you warned yourself that it was going to be hard. But examine what that means. It's going to be hard, as in it's not going to be easy. Sticking with the projects that halfway through you figured out it's not what you expected or there's a lot more you needed to learn is the hardest part. You had an end goal in mind when you started, but as you continued to put more and more effort in, the cost to benefit ratio all of a sudden didn't seem so attractive. This differential between what you had in mind, what you expected, timelines, and if you were well enough prepared going into it versus the actuality where you actually needed to know a lot more than you thought going into it is an experience and a thought cycle that I've heard every single person who's accomplished something talk about. And I myself faced it when I was starting my own business. This is true for the gym, as it's true for work, as it's true for creating social media or any project you're working on. There will be a time where you're facing a project and halfway through you realize, oh there's a lot more to this that I wasn't expecting. Now you're halfway through and you realize you might not even want the end goal after all. What do you do now? Well, let's take it back to the beginning. Before you started, you had an end goal in mind. You likely warned yourself that it was going to be hard, but once you're in the thick of it and there's all these unexpected twists and turns and timelines aren't working and things aren't going as expected, you all of a sudden lose sight of your original intention. It was very, very easy to say, yeah, this is going to be hard, but I can do it. But all of a sudden, when you encounter the hard, it's not so easy. But it is these exact situations where it's important to persevere and follow through with the initial goal you set for yourself. Developing the grit to stick through the tasks that you're 40, 50, 60% done with, that you don't feel like completing, are exactly the skills you need that are going to be pivotal for conquering even bigger things down the line. The bigger steps you take, the more adversity you're likely going to face. And if you can set the precedent now for completing the things you set out to do, you are going to be much better equipped to handle bigger loads down the line. Keep your end goal in mind, and remember, you probably warned yourself it was going to be difficult, but this is what difficult feels like. When you make it a habit to commit to these things you set out to do and focus on learning at every single experience, you are going to be continually building a stronger, more adaptable work ethic. So to wrap up, building a work ethic is a journey, not a destination. It requires perseverance, intention, and willingness to push through when times get tough. Whether you're focusing on professional goals or personal ones, attaching your actions to a deeper meaning and following through on the commitments you set out for is what's going to separate those who grow from those who stay the same. Remember, success isn't about immediate results. It's about intentional, consistent steps towards the bigger vision. If you found anything I said useful in this video, please consider hitting the subscribe button. I make weekly videos where I take the lessons I've learned and turn them into videos that other ambitious people can watch. And being subscribed is a great way to stay up to date. Also, hitting the like button and commenting something that stood out to you is a great way to help me out. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Keep learning and pushing forward, and I'll see you next time.